Have you ever walked into a place and instantly felt different? Not because anything dramatic happened, but something about the space, the energy, the atmosphere just shifted something in you. You feel more focused, more creative, more like yourself. And then you go somewhere else and that version of you disappears. Same person, same goals, same mindset, but a completely different experience. I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I don't think that's random. I'm CJ, and this is my podcast. This is where we talk about things people feel, but don't always say out loud. No pretending, just real conversations. Let's talk about environment, because we underestimate how much it shapes us. We like to believe that we're consistent, that we can just lock in no matter where we are. But truth is, our environment is constantly influencing us, not just physically, psychologically, emotionally. Certain places make you feel energized, clear, inspired. Other places make you feel drained, distracted, disconnected. And if you've ever experienced both, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've noticed this in my own life. There are places I go and I feel like I can think clearly. I feel creative, motivated, like I'm stepping into the version of myself that I'm trying to become. And then there are other places where it feels like I shrink, like I lose that edge, like I'm not operating at the same level. And for a while that confused me because I kept asking, why can't I just be consistent everywhere? But I don't think that's the right question. The better question is, what is this environment pulling out of me? Because environments don't just affect you, they activate different versions of you. Some environments reinforce growth. Others reinforce comfort. Others reinforce old habits. But you keep placing yourself in environments that reinforce who you used to be. You're creating friction. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because the environment isn't aligned with your direction. This shows up in music too. There are days where I sit down and create and everything flows. Ideas can come naturally, I'm locked in, and then there are other days, same setup, same gear, same intention, and it just doesn't hit the same. And I've realized it's not always the music. Sometimes it's the environment. The mental space I'm in, the physical space I'm in, everything around me feeds into what I'm creating. And this is the interesting part. It doesn't always take a big change. Sometimes it's small things, where you sit, what time you create, who you're around, even the lighting, the noise. All of it matters. So instead of trying to force yourself to perform the same everywhere, start paying attention. Where do you feel most like yourself, most creative, most focused? Because that's data. That's not random. That's your environment working with you. So maybe the goal isn't just discipline. Maybe it's alignment, putting yourself in environments that naturally support who you're becoming. Because the right environment doesn't just make things easier, it makes growth feel natural. If this resonates with you, start noticing your environments. Pay attention to how they affect you, because once you see it, you can start choosing it. I'm CJ, and this is my podcast.